Hi everyone, welcome to Tech-Nero. Today we're going to be learning about Scratch. Scratch is a program that is developed by MIT for the use of young learners to learn programming or for those who are interested in programming. For you to use Scratch, just type Scratch on the search box of your web browser. See the scratch.mit.edu. Click on it. It's going to take you to the Scratch online. There you have different projects that have been created by the online community, and you can click on any of these projects for you to start learning and using Scratch. You can as well join the online community by clicking on join, or you can start using Scratch directly online by clicking on start creating. If you click on start creating, it's going to open up the Scratch online IDE development environment. There you have lots of tutorial videos with guides on how to create your own project. You click on that, click on the arrow button, it's going to bring out code blocks and tell you how to stack them. But for me, I'm going to be using the offline Scratch, which I downloaded from Scratch. We're going to learn how to download Scratch as we go on subsequently. So here am I. I'll open up my Scratch now, the offline version. Yes. So it's going to load the Scratch IDE for me, development environment. And when this opens up, you're going to see the Scratch interface. To your left, to the top of the interface there, you see your menu bar where you have the file, edit, and tutorials. Now this area is the block palette. And this block palette, you have different categories: motion, looks, sound, and the rest. Then these are your code blocks also, which you can drag like this to the coding area and have them do whatever you want. Now to this part, you have the sprite itself, which performs the action, and there you have the stage. Yes, that's where the action takes place, and the sprite is the actor which performs the action. Yes, that stage can have different background. You can see change the background of the stage, and that is called the backdrop. Yeah, you can have different backdrop, yes, depending on what you want to do. That's it. And this part is the sprite pane, and here you have this sprite. Yes, you can drag it around and position it wherever you want, and then you can make the sprite do whatever you want by dragging your code blocks to the coding area, stacking them accordingly, and then creating whatever you want. I just created this short program that the sprite say hello, yes, and think. You can see that, but we haven't attached it to an event yet. So I'm going to go to the events category and drag on when flag click. So that's an event. An event is any action that will make something happen. So when this flag is clicked, it's going to make the sprite say hello for 2 seconds, and then that's it. Yes, that's what an event is, an action that makes something to happen. So when I click on the flag, the sprite is going to say hello and say Yes, this is just a simple program, just to show you how these blocks are used and how the sprite reacts to them. I can add another. Yes, you can see I'm about to add another sprite to the stage. Now look at this sprite here. It's like a young lady. I'm going to stack some code blocks, and make this particular sprite to do something. So look, I'll click on that sprite itself on the sprite pane. Yes, I'll click on it now, and you can see the coding area for that sprite is empty. First off, I drag on when flag click. So what do I want the sprite to do when the flag is click? I go to look, I say, okay, first of all, I want the sprite to do what? Wait for some certain seconds. Since the first sprite, which is this cat, has to perform its action for 2 seconds, I'll make this one wait for 3 seconds before doing anything. So now I'll make it say something. So it's going to wait till when this first sprite is done, and then it's going to start its own. You can see he's saying oh for 2 seconds. So this is just a very simple program just to show you how Scratch works, but you can do a whole lot of stuff using Scratch, from creating animations to creating wonderful games and different things like that. So this is just how it works. So this was a simple interactive game, and for me to save this, I'll click on File and then click Save to your computer. File, Save to your computer. It's going to open up my Save as tab box, from where I can give this project a name. I can give it a name, and when I'm done with that, I can click Save. So I just give it Cool Gist and click Save. So this project is saved to my computer, and I can open it up whenever I want to maybe update it. Yes, this is how you click load from your computer. You can see the name there. I can select it and click open. It just loads up that particular project for me, and then I can start updating it. Yes, by clicking file and clicking load from your computer. That's it. So a whole lot of things you can do with Scratch. You can click on these different categories: motion, looks, sound, event, and try a whole lot of stuffs. And we are going to do that as time goes on, but for today it is just to demonstrate how these things work. So for you to create a new project, you can click on File and click New. So when you click do that, it's going to prompt you and you say yes, replace this content, because you want a new project, and it will give you, yeah, that's it. And so that's how you use Scratch. We're going to do this as time goes on. Thank you. Hi everyone.